Happy May Day, wise ones. This is Melissa of 8th House Wisdom, author, psychotherapist, astrologer, feminine energy, and stellar planning expert. Welcome to my video on Beltane, the cross-quarter Sabbath or holiday on the wheel of the year that marks the midpoint between spring and summer, and also celebrates fertility and abundance on the earth. In modern times, we can still honor the traditions and themes of Beltane in our own ways, especially in our stellar planning process to stay in alignment with the current energies. In this video, we're going to explore some modern ways to celebrate Beltane or May Day and connect with the magic of the natural world. So, stay tuned for that information, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel to get more information about stellar planning and how to get help following the wheel of the year. Again, wise ones, welcome to May Day or Beltane, as it's traditionally known. Beltane has been celebrated for centuries by people all around the world. It falls on May 1st in the Northern Hemisphere, and it is the halfway point between the spring equinox and summer solstice. This day is seen as a time of transition where the earth is at its most fertile and the energy of the natural world is at its peak. One of the time-honored key traditions of Beltane is the maypole dance. It's a tall pole that's erected and decorated with flowers and ribbons, and people dance around it. And so lots of people have that image when they think about May Day, weaving ribbons together. And that dance represents the union of God and goddess of spring, as well as masculine and feminine energies that weave together to create life. Another popular tradition is to make flower crowns or garlands. This is another way to honor the beauty and the abundance of nature and connect with the energy of the earth. Other traditional ways that Beltane was honored was in lighting bonfires, having a picnic in nature, and performing any rituals that honor the earth and its natural cycles. People planted seeds or tended to gardens. All of these were offerings and attempts to align oneself to the energy that exists during this spring, the middle of this spring season, as well as astrologically in this earth-based season of Taurus. In modern days and times, I follow the wheel of the year because it tunes us into these ancient and traditional points in our calendar where you can literally feel and experience energetic shifts. All of the points on the wheel of the year are calendar days that are central to my stellar planning processes, in addition to any of the astrological movements that happen every 30 days when the sun changes signs or when planets shift. Astrology is marking the 30-day periods that the sun is moving around the sun is moving from our perspective around the earth, even though we know it's the opposite. And so it gives us an indication of the slice of 30-day energy that we're going to be experiencing. It gives us the color, quality, the cut, to borrow from diamond language, by letting us know whether or not it's cardinal, mutable, or fixed in essence and energy, whether or not it's water, air, earth, or fire. And those things can help us understand what the energetic container looks like. As it relates to our current calendar year, and again, more so the precision movements of the sun and the move, and when seasons change, the wheel of the year is your go-to. And these cross-quarter holidays or Sabbats occur at the midpoints between the big solar and lunar events throughout a 365-day cycle. We may not all live in modern times in places where we can frolic in the grass and build flower crowns and erect a maypole, but it is still important to note these energetic changes and figure out ways to try to bring them into your life and times so that you stay anchored and oriented in the changes in time on planet Earth that aren't just linked to the calendar, but are literally felt by every living being. Because right now the flowers are in bloom and the trees are in bloom, and even these beings understand what's happening in the wheel of the year, even if they don't call it Beltane. So one of the modern ways that we can create some of our own rituals for Beltane, because it is also known as a fire ceremony, is to light candles or burn incense. You may not be able to dance around a maypole, but you can play music to set a sacred atmosphere and engage in dance on your own. You can also meditate or journal about what Beltane or what it means for you to be here at May 1st. Pretty much in the beginning of the second quarter of the year, and what you hope to accomplish going forward for those remaining quarters. Another good journal prompt is to think about ways in which you want to connect with the earth. Going outside to spend time in nature. Take a walk in the woods. Tree bathe. Forests are filled with positive ions because of the trees that are there and how they are breathing. We take in those positive ions and elevate our mood and increase our health and well-being when we spend time in nature. And I do want to put a plug in for getting out of the house. Doesn't always mean being social with people. Sometimes it means being social with animals and connecting with nature, because the natural world, the beauty that is in it, and the other living beings that exist there have a way to help regulate us and orient us to the cycles and the passages of time that we have tuned out from because we use electronic technology and other kind of external devices to orient ourselves in time and space around in the world. Some final things that you can do to honor Beltane and in a modern way is really practicing gratitude and abundance. And that is such a good thing to do right now, because Beltane is occurring during the midpoint of eclipse season, and an eclipse and full moon will be showing up just 4 days after that, aptly named the flower moon. Again, symbols of Beltane are flowers, and this full moon in May usually represents the peak of bloom. But that full moon in Scorpio, which will also be a highly transformative event, is an eclipse. So there's potent energy there that is calling us to ground. And we are in the middle of retrograde season. We're already in a Mercury retrograde phase in the sign of Taurus, and today Pluto, which just recently moved into the sign of Aquarius on March 23rd, is now making retrograde motion starting on May 1st. So this is a really good time with all of those powerful planets in play to give thanks for the life that you have, show abundance for all of the things around you, and that will help you to prepare for the upcoming timeline shifts and the potential slowdowns and delays that occur during a Mercury retrograde, and will help buffer any of the significant transformations that will occur during a Pluto retrograde. Final suggestion is share your bounty, your abundance. Give a flower from your garden, donate to a charity, volunteer your time and effort. In Taurus season, it's about values and money and personal finance and resource, and giving of those things, which are also signs of fertility and abundance. Giving of those things can be a wonderful offering during this time, and a wonderful way to sync you up with the natural cycles so that you are able to move ahead with greater ease and grace instead of working cross purposes with the energy. So I hope that this has given you some good insights into what a beautiful and magical holiday that Beltane can be, and ways that you can think about either traditionally or in modern ways to celebrate the fertility and the abundance of the earth. Connecting with nature and performing rituals, celebrating loved ones, really helps us to tap into the energetic container and to honor the cycles of life. And since now is an eclipse season, and I don't recommend doing rituals around the sun and the moon changes because there's too much energy to ground, this cross-quarter holiday gives us an opportunity to engage in some of those practices and to pay that forward as we head towards the summer solstice. If you would like to learn a bit more about stellar planning, make sure that you check out the link in the description box below to get a free copy of my 2023 Stellar Year Blueprints. And that will help keep you up to date with all the shifts that are happening and going forward. And from my heart to yours, wise ones, I am sending you lots of light, love, fertility, and abundance on this May Day, Beltane 2023. Until the next video, wise ones, take care. To apply the information in this video, click the link below to get a free copy of your birth chart. Understand your planetary placements, and get your planet positions at birth so you know where all the signs are in your chart. Discover the keys to your life's path and purpose by reading the stars with a free personal astrology report sample from 8th House Wisdom. From obstacles to opportunities, these reports teach you what you need to know to thrive. Try out any of these 8 types of astrology reports, 2 multi-package reports, and 1 tarot reading in the 8th House Wisdom Astro Report store before you buy them. They're available for immediate download and specific to you, your life, and your unique birth information. Self-care isn't selfish, it's absolutely necessary for a soft life. Click the link below to get my free top 7 beauty therapy and self-care tips and the beauty therapy checklist. Learn to manifest by the moon with my astrology ebook, The Lunar Wisdom Formula. It helps women stay in tune with feminine energy and manifest a life that feels as good as it looks. The 2023 edition comes with a bonus moon calendar and important dates. Click the link in the description below. Get more out of your beauty treatments and self-care by aligning them with the moon's mood and phase. In my astrology ebook, The Lunar Wisdom Formula for Beauty and Self-Care. This guide does all the hard work for you so you can get greater benefits from your self-care and live a softer life by the moon. Link in the description below. Introducing our newest book, Guide to Herbal Remedies, packed with information on how to use herbs and plants to promote health and well-being. The guide includes detailed information on a wide range of herbs and their healing properties, as well as recipes for teas, tinctures, and other remedies you can make at home. Whether you're looking to boost your immune system, reduce stress and anxiety, or treat common ailments, this guide has everything you need to get started with natural healing. Join us as we explore the world of herbal remedies and discover how you can use the power of plants to support your health and well-being. Plus, 2 bonus items for getting herbal tools and using herbs to smudge so you can round out your herbal medicine cabinet and toolkit. Crystals are a fantastic tool to harmonize and ground your energy. Use my coupon code 8th House Wisdom for 11% off high quality, ethically sourced crystals. Click the link in the description below to shop today. Triple your blessings and manifestations this year by downloading a free copy of the 2023 Stellar Year Blueprint. It's my formula for applying astrology to align your life to the natural cycles for greater ease and grace. Click the link in the description below to download yours today. Get an in-depth look at the astrology of 2023 and more information about my stellar planning process with this free workshop.
Triple your New Year manifestations with astrology. Click the link in the description below to watch now.
Go deep in the astrology for 2023 and set the tone for how you want to feel this year with the 2023 Stellar Year Blueprint with Free and Clear and the Desire Map. Get in-depth information on my stellar planning process, plus 19 multimedia lessons, a workbook, tools, and resources to really have a stellar 2023. Use the link in the description or go to thewisdombeacon.com. Remember, wise ones, life does come with an instruction manual. It's written in the stars. Please like, share, and comment on this video, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Sending you so much light and love. Take care.